Rafael Nadal. The name itself echoes through the halls of tennis history. He is and forever will be the king of clay. Nadal carved his kingdom on the red dirt of Roland Garros in Paris. His unique style, a blend of ferocious topspin and incredible court coverage, made him nearly unbeatable. Nadal claimed an unprecedented 14 men's singles titles at Roland Garros. This achievement is one of the most remarkable in all of sports history. He won every single final he competed in on the famed court Philippe Chatrier. Each victory was a chapter in a legendary saga, watched by millions around the globe. The red dust of Paris became synonymous with his triumphs. His first French Open title came in 2005, the beginning of an era. He followed this with victories in 2006, 2007, and 2008, establishing a dominance that few had ever witnessed. Young players often dream of winning a Grand Slam. Nadal made winning the most physically demanding one a habit. The Parisian crowd grew to adore him, recognizing the heart he poured into every match. The King of Clay was more than a nickname, it was a reflection of his soul, deeply intertwined with the historic courts of the French Open. Beyond the clay courts of Paris, Rafael Nadal's career was filled with extraordinary achievements. He amassed a remarkable total of 22 major titles, placing him among the greatest tennis players of all time. His versatility was proven with victories on all surfaces, including 2 Wimbledon titles, 2 Australian Open titles, and 4 US Open titles. However, such a long and physically demanding career inevitably took its toll on his body. A series of injuries began to cast a shadow over his later years. A debilitating hip injury sustained during the second round of the 2023 Australian Open proved to be a critical turning point. In November 2024, after a farewell tour that allowed fans one last glimpse of his greatness, Rafael Nadal officially hung up his racket following the Davis Cup finals in Malaga, Spain. The sport was saying goodbye to one of its most iconic figures, a warrior who fought until his body could fight no more. Rafael Nadal's farewell tour in 2024 was a poignant journey, a series of final appearances at tournaments that held special meaning for him. Of course, a final appearance at his beloved Roland Garros was a centerpiece of this tour, an emotional return to the kingdom he had ruled for so long. Each match was imbued with a sense of history, a recognition of the end of an era. A particularly special moment during his farewell year was his participation in the 2024 Paris Olympics. He partnered with the prodigious young talent Carlos Alcaraz in the doubles event. This pairing was symbolic, representing a passing of the torch from one Spanish great to the next. For Alcaraz, who grew up idolizing Nadal, playing alongside his hero on such a grand stage was a cherished dream come true. The influence Nadal has had on the next generation, particularly Carlos Alcaraz, is immeasurable. Alcaraz has often spoken about Nadal's profound impact on his own career and approach to the game. The sight of them together at the Olympics was a clear signal of this positive influence and the bright future of Spanish tennis. Since his retirement in November 2024, Rafael Nadal has embraced a new rhythm of life, away from the relentless demands of the professional tour. Speaking at the 2025 Laureus World Sports Awards in Madrid, he shared that he is happy and actively organizing his future. He remains busy, perhaps working more than he initially expected, but finds this engagement positive. His days are no longer dictated by grueling training schedules and tournament travel. Instead, he is exploring new avenues and enjoying activities that entertain and motivate him. The tennis world, and Roland Garros in particular, continues to honor its king. A special ceremony is planned for Nadal at the 2025 French Open on May 25th, marking the 20th anniversary of his very first match at the tournament. Ultimately, Rafael Nadal's legacy transcends his astounding 22 Grand Slam titles and 14 French Open crowns. He will be remembered for his indomitable spirit, his relentless work ethic, and his remarkable humility, both in victory and defeat. The King of Clay's reign may have ended, but his impact will resonate for generations,